Rolling.
Okay, here we go. Softest roller. Hands behind the head, chin to chest, elbows close. Roll the shoulder blades, right? Keep the chin lifted so there's no vertigo. Spend a little bit of time doing this, and then also let the knees go off to both the right and the left a little bit and explore each side. After you've done that, you want to get these lower ribs, so curl up a little bit more and get into the lower ribs. Keep the hips lower than the heart as you roll down low here, just a little bit down low. After you've done that, take that soft roller, firm it into the small of your back with your elbows, flip over the top. You did this just fine. You could put a pillow under your head if this bothers you. And then you're going to do a little bit of exploration this way, right and left, just massaging the low back. After you've massaged the low back for a little bit, then you can come a little bit lower with the roller and massage behind the hips with the roller. Just like that. All right, easy way to come off the roller is like this. Just let it go. Then you're gonna sit up on the roller for a little bit. We'll do this twice, but let's use the soft one at first. No, this is where you were like, no, I need more pressure. So you're gonna get your white roller and you're gonna sit on that left hip, and this is where you can get into those deep rotators you call the piriformis. Just get in there and try and really work around in that left hip. Just like that. You can try the other side too. Just work around in there and do some really good massage in those hips. After you've done that on both sides, probably the left more than the right, you come back to the soft roller because it's time to do the legs. Just drop down on those quads. Use your forearms and an army crawl to travel all the way from the hips to the knees. Really work with that. After you've got that down, then you've got to work on the left side of your leg especially. Bend the knees. You've got two alternatives. You can let the feet go over to the left and continue exploring the whole leg, knee to hip. Don't stay just low. Come up high. You can pause anywhere that feels like, oh boy, that spot is really tender. I'm just going to breathe right there and pause. So that's with the knees bent over to the left. Another alternative is to sneak the right leg up, straighten the left knee, and explore this way. So just play around with that. You just want to get to the outside of the leg. That's where all the gnarly stuff is. You got to get rid of that, right? Whatever you can do to work in there. To tolerance, this will be the main thing you do that feels like, this really hurts, and that's okay. Don't worry about it. It's really gnarly and it needs to disappear. Okay, after you've done that, you're ready for a little core work. I think I would start in sitting if I were you, because that you were able to feel it better. And most people like the firmness of a roller when they do that. So your white roller, when you do this. So you're just gonna sit on the roller for a moment, right? You're gonna put your hands between your knees. You're gonna find those sit bones, make sure you're upright, and then you're gonna press out with your hands and return the pressure with your knees on the out breath so that everything here starts to fire. So it looks like this. And really feel that deep psoas starting to really fire up. I was gonna put the picture of it. Well, here it is, right on your video. So you can just imagine it while you're doing that. Right, there it is, those two tender loins supporting your lumbar spine, and you're right here with an out breath. After you've really woken it up, then you can lay down on your back, because what we noticed was the right one was weaker, right? So you're gonna come like this, and you're gonna bring your fingertips out here, and just see if you can find a place with your feet that feels a little bit tippy. Right, go for just a little bit tippy, not big tippy, but not way out here where it's way easy. So you need to find that place that feels a little challenging. Then exhale, at the end of the exhale, use your dimmer switch to gently pick a foot up just a little bit and then put it back down. You take an in breath. On the exhale, you wait till the end of the exhale and then really slow, controlled, dimmer switch, a lift of the other foot, bring it back down. What we noticed was the right side was way more challenged, that you had to press into your fingers in order to get that leg up much more on the right. So you might do twice as many on the right side. I'm also weaker on the right. You can see it. Watch me lift my left leg. Piece of cake. Watch me try and lift my right. I really have to think about it. And I've been practicing this for years, right? So this side is weaker on me as well. So that's your work with on the roller, and then you're done, right? But in your real life, there's plenty of opportunity to think about this psoas. Number one, you're walking all the time, and you might every once in a while realize that on the exhale, that's what allows you to weight bear. You can take maybe 5 steps for an exhale and really think about the psoas firming to the lumbar spine, creating a corset for you. And then the last thing is when you're swimming, for part of the time, maybe one lap, you inhale as the arm comes out of the water, and then you exhale. And you think about firming that psoas to the lumbar spine. Be interesting for you to feel. I wonder if you can even tell that the right side feels more challenging than the left. Maybe, maybe not. Hard to tell, but that's just something to investigate and play with. And I think that's everything we did, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.